Season 2 of the Pat and JT podcast.
Oh man, I'm here at last. The first time, always gonna be the best. Come on!
Exclusively on the Hurrdat Media Network.
Okay, so before we get on here, we were talking about something, and 90% of the time, like, oh God, I wish we could talk about that because it usually outs so many people.
I know.
But we can kind of talk about what we were sort of talking about, and that is kind of.
I'll let you frame it because I'm waiting to see where you're going to go.
We were telling a story.
Let me move.
I'll just move over. It's easier to move over.
I'm going to move over too. We have a light in between us, the light stand, and it's just like right in between us.
Me.
It's
yeah.
Like I can't see you. Okay.
So there was a person that I knew that wore a pin a long time ago, and the pin had like this saying on it that was kind of naughty, kind of dirty. It was funny. So I can't tell the story behind that because it would just not be good. But
see, now everybody's going, tell it.
This weekend we were at Shocker Home Goods, and when we left, there was a Tahoe that had a sticker on the back of it that said, "Kids up in this bitch. Honk if one falls out." I'm like, that is awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I can't remember exactly what it said because it was highly inappropriate. I remember that part of it, but the motorcycle guys, and it's like, if you can read this shirt, the old lady fell off,
right?
Or something
Which
like
is funny. Yeah. I just love stuff. There was another one we saw this weekend too. Two of them. Yeah, we saw that one, God. And then the other one was just a little tiny beat up Civic with a sticker on the side that said just "Calm your tits." Like, I don't know. And it was just
Did you see who was driving
it was just some lady, just some
God.
random like mid-20s late girl. Just thought it was funny.
That's awesome. I like that kind. I do too. I laugh. I'm good with that. That's why I like the memes.
Oh,
that's why I love memes that are real stingers.
Man,
I love the ones that I love the memes generally that has people afterwards looking at them, or you see comments like, "I don't get it." Mm-hmm. That's the one I like.
Those are the good ones, as long as you get it.
As long as I get it. But yeah, that's the one. I like the ones that make me think. But every once in a while, there's just those common denominator, like lowest common denominator memes.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, this is appealing to the base of the base. And that's funny.
And there have been, ever since whatever's going on with the election, there have been a ton of memes both ways. They're just unbelievably funny.
And that's how Larry the Cable Guy makes his money.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that the truth?
He's been a walking meme his entire life, just making up stuff like that. He probably made up more of his one-liners could be bumper stickers or window stickers or memes, right?
Yeah.
There's been some great ones, that's for sure. Anyway, so what's up?
Yeah, just in general, everything is just crazy. I have been so distanced from even the day before the election, just completely checked out from all news at all. Yeah. All of it. Everything.
It's been a good thing to do.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's I don't know. The 24-hour news cycle, I know we've had it for 20 years now. Mm-hmm. Well, more than that actually, because I think CNN started in the 90s, early 90s.
Probably. Yeah, they were the first.
Fox News came along a little. CNN was in the 80s, I guess, and then Fox News.
I didn't have cable, so I didn't know.
And the 24 and even then they would have so many personality shows and other shows. It wasn't 24/7 news.
Right.
And that's what it's grown into. And it's just, it's too much.
It's way too much.
This is like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on 5 nights a week?
Yes, too much.
Look what happened to it.
Dude, you guys were humming when it was one night a week. You're humming when you give me the news twice a day and then everything else, but then you screw it up.
Leave me wanting more. And you don't ever leave me now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
let alone leave me wanting more.
All I wanted was a weekend with my girls, and now you're here every weekend.
You're supposed to slink away once in a while.
Right. Give me a little space to go out and get my nails done.
Make me miss you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't miss you.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's what I'm getting tired of. I can't. So I'm looking for other forms of entertainment. And unfortunately, if it's watching something, there's just not.
This past weekend played.
Have you found anything good?
No, I haven't really watched a ton. We played a lot of cards this weekend, like Kings in the Corner. Played some Blocus. Played some these different board games. And this is like legit. Beginner's luck is like an actual thing. The very first time I played poker, I won the first 3 hands a lot of money. This past weekend, Sophie had never heard of or had no idea what Kings in the Corner card game was. Right. No idea. So she's like, I don't understand it, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, well, we had played one round to kind of teach her. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, so this next hand we're going to play. If you win, it was like 10:15 at night. If you win, not going to win.
Yeah.
If you win, we will leave right now and we'll all go get Sonic to eat. She won. And we weren't even trying to let her win.
It's true though. I think that part of it is because you don't have expectations. When you go in without expecting circumstance, and you don't know what to expect, and so you just go in. It's kind of like ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
You really don't know what the consequences could be. You don't realize how that was a really risky move you just made.
Yeah. And
you won't make that once you figure out how this game's played. You'll never make that move again. Mm-hmm. But you do poker, that was for me. Absolutely, 100%.
And now you go in and you think you
think I know
overthink it.
something.
No,
I don't know shit.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I know.
I mean, I'm not there. It's like you're right. I overthink it now. Mm-hmm. Once you know some of the ins and outs, then you think you got something.
Yeah.
And then you rely too heavily on that instead of just following your gut.
Well, when we were in Vegas a couple of years ago, not a gambler at all, and we ended up winning like $60, Beth and I together. But we went with some friends and my brother, and Blaine, one of the guys we went with, he's just really smart. He's a good gambler, roulette, whatever. And,
good gambler.
Well, I don't know how you quantify good, but he's a gambler.
If you win, you're good.
Right, and he wins a lot. They won a lot. They did. I don't know how much they lost to get to that point where I saw all the cash. But at one point, we were walking by, and Beth and I had like our fruity drinks. They've been at the table, like roulette table, for 27 straight hours. And I walk up, and I'm like, "What's this game?" And Blaine's like, "What? Well, just pick a number. What number should I pick?" And instantly in my head, I'm like, 17. I said it in my head. I didn't say it out loud. Mm-hmm. And I didn't say anything. I'm like, oh, no. 17 came in.
Of course it did.
And he had, I don't know how much he put on, like a couple $100 on one number.
I don't get people who play roulette. I do not get people who play. There is no skill to that.
There's a lot of skill to other.
Yes.
But I don't have any of those skills.
Other poker,
so idiots like me need games that don't have skill, that it's like luck. Because I always think poker and blackjack are luck, but they're not. They're skill.
Not.
I don't have those skills.
But they're also, they're a mind game. That's what those other games are more than anything, because you're playing against other people. Roulette, you're not playing against anybody. Everybody can bet on the same number.
Okay, but on blackjack though, you're playing against other people, but you're playing against other people. Well, but kind of, because I know that I was at a table one time playing over at the boats in Council Bluffs.
Yeah.
And my brother was kind of trying to help me and trying to say, well, you don't want to hit that. That's going to piss this guy off because he needs, but that's what I mean. So you're playing against other people, but I don't understand that etiquette. I'm just playing for my hand. And if I screw you, I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
There's etiquette. It's kind of like when you're playing golf and you walk across someone's line. That's a real FU.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like, what are you doing? And when I say walk across their line, you're getting ready to putt, and somebody walks between you and the hole, and they just walk right across your ball's line to the hole. There's etiquette.
Yeah.
And
so that's more etiquette. That's more etiquette than playing against the person when it comes to cards.
Yeah, cards is it's like somebody splitting two tens.
It's like, that seems like a great thing. You get two little hands right there, so you can potentially.
You're like, you just took two cards, and I should have had that card, and then this guy should have had that card, and we both would have had 21, and you would have had 20.
That's not my problem. Because if I have two tens, I could get 20. I could get two 20s myself, or a 21. I could get blackjack and a 20 and bring it all home.
Feel free. You can absolutely do that.
See, that's what I don't want to let them get shot in the parking lot. That's what I don't want. I need games that are 100% luck. That I can't get in trouble.
Play roulette and slot machines. Speaking of slot
machines aren't luck. They're so fixed and rigged. If anybody thinks they're not,
we have one. My folks bought one years ago. It was from a casino in. It was I think it was in Vegas. I'm not for sure, but anyway, a casino that had renovated, and so they sold everything. They had their just big. Well, it's kind of like when the store closes, you can buy the shelving if you want to, right? And so anyway, they bought this slot machine, and it sat in the house when I lived in Phoenix. It was there sitting next to and it worked. So you could had quarters, and you could play it, and it was electronic. It wasn't, and it had an arm too, but it was mostly electronic. And so it's been in storage for 20 years.
Did you get it out?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Now I need to find somebody to help me fix it.
Who fixes those things?
Well, I figured the boats are in town. They must have somebody who fixes things, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be a company. I couldn't
fixes it and repairs it, or fixes it so you win all the time?
Both.
Okay.
But I want to put it somewhere where other people can put their money in too. I'm thinking it'd be really cool to have in our studio.
Oh, it'd
just
be
for
super
fun,
fun.
just like a little fun little.
Yeah.
If you want to play, I don't know if we get in trouble for that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the rules are.
let's
I know
just
we
ask-
just voted so we could have gambling in Nebraska.
Oh,
right?
so, okay, I don't even know. How did that turn out? We can have it now?
passed.
At what level?
It's for the racetracks at this point, I think.
So, like,
and
cards
they
and-
still, I think they still need. I think it was slot machines, because that's something that had been fought. And I'm not
For the
100%.
love of God,
All I know
just
is
rip the Band-Aid off and let's just do it. Because you know, it's like
yeah.
with the coronavirus. It's eventually going to tickle everybody.
Well,
let's just get it over with.
they've been holding them off for so long, and honestly, that was part of the demise of Exarban. When you think about it, that was 25 years ago. Holy crap!
I know, it's nuts.
But they had wanted to add that because they were going to have competition with the dog track and the casinos, and they wouldn't. It was like, dude, we need to have this here. We need to add this to just at racetracks. And then there were the lies going around. Oh, if you allow this,
You're going to allow free prostitution? Like, it just,
and then
do we always have to go to that level?
They can have a casino in every county of the state, and it's like, no, that can't. No, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. But anyway, so we can't have it. So I may have to. I don't know. I have to move to Columbus or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I'm not sure. I have to find out. But anyway, I just thought it'd be kind of neat to get it fixed up because it's been in storage. It's been covered up, but it needs some love.
Yeah.
And I have not a clue who to go to. So I got to figure out, maybe I'll call one of the casinos and see if
I'm sure they
have
got people.
people because they aren't listed in the phone book. So
Yeah.
so to speak, right?
Oh, yeah. The
There's no
gaming
listing,
fixers.
right? When I ask my Google, hey, who can fix a slot machine? And I think it went right to,
They're all fixed. They're all
it was something else. I can't remember what
So
it
maybe when you
said.
call and ask them, don't say,
it said
can you
it took me
fix?
to pinball machine.
Oh, it did?
And I'm like, not pinball machine. I need slot machine.
So maybe when you do call, don't say fixed. I need it repaired.
Repaired. That's what I need.
Yeah, because
So
fixed is, I think, a trigger word probably for anybody at a casino.
yeah, probably. So anyway, I want to get that repaired.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a full size, great big old. It's heavy.
I
Crazy.
don't know how people can sit. It's super fun to sit at those
I
slot machines
do.
and drink all the time. But I mean, and realistically think you're going to win. Like
I
where you
just-
don't think, especially you, that there's not a play against you. Because obviously the house always has the advantage. So
Yes.
you're going to sit there and just throw your money in there thinking, oh, it's the next one. It's the next one. It knows exactly when
Yes.
it's going to play out to pay out. It's just good luck.
It
It's
is.
timing.
It is timing. It is. But the part of it though that keeps me doing it, if I'm in Vegas in particular, and that's the only place I've ever played slot machines, is because even if you're at the penny slots, you get a drink.
That's a heck yeah, you do. Although they don't come around as often.
But if you tip them well once,
Mm-hmm.
they'll come back and check on you, and you're just putting pennies in,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but 100%. But
And
then you
that's
start
just
getting,
passing time.
then you get a little buzzed, and then you start putting 25 pennies in. Play a quarter at a time, and then $1.
It's true because if you want to win the grand prize, you have to put in all 25 pennies, which is a real pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Chink, chink, chink.
Yeah, well, you're doing it wrong if you're putting in a penny at a time. You're at the wrong place.
I don't do that anymore. But anyway, so yeah. Other than that, this weekend was ridiculous. This last weekend,
Oh, so nice.
as far as time, it was bloody awful.
As far as the weather.
500,000 miles per hour winds.
Oh, that's fine.
It was crazy. Stuff was blowing across the yard. When I went to mom and dad's, there was stuff blowing across the highway.
Yeah.
There was,
It was
the
windy.
truck was getting pulled when I was driving on Highway 6. It was so windy. And
was
this
windy.
morning, yesterday morning even too, it sounded like a train was coming through. It was crazy.
Our leaves are all down on our tree, though.
They didn't stand a chance.
It's a good thing we didn't rake. We were going to rake Saturday morning. Like, well, we'll just wait. Nope.
Nah, probably not a good. They'll blow into the neighbor's yard by then.
No, the guy next to us,
Yeah.
His name's Gene, call him Gene Jacket. He is every Saturday morning, and he's retired, he's there all the time, but every Saturday, Sunday morning, he's out for at least 3 or 4 hours using some piece of equipment that's loud. Just whatever, fixing stuff up. And he gets on his mower, and he just mulches up the leaves and then sucks them up in there. And he went around in this circle it was 2-3 hours just getting every leaf. And by the time he was done, like he'd never done it. It's like, you know what, Gene, You've lived a good life, buddy. You're enjoying your retirement. He's got every toy. He has a boat. He has 2 or 3 zero ZTR, whatever, zero turn
mowers?
radius. He's got 2 or 3 of those. He's got jet skis. He's got an
Oh my
RV.
God.
He's got a dune buggy. He's got
How
2
many
motorcycles.
car garage does he have?
I don't know how dude Jenga's him in there. I have no idea how he gets up. His boat's not in there, but everything else is jammed into that garage. I have no clue.
Can he park in his garage? Oh, okay.
No,
That
I don't
makes
think
sense
anybody
then.
can.
That makes sense then. He probably can't get anything out of there either.
Probably he doesn't. He shuts the garage door. Him and his wife hold it up, push it up.
Yeah,
so it doesn't pop out.
Exactly. Yeah. Other than that, I'm trying to think. Jack got a new leash. So
That's
that was
exciting.
exciting. Yeah,
That
really
is
nice.
very exciting.
Nice new leash. It has the The handle on it is looped, and it has a real thick rubber, so he can't rug burn my hand anymore when he decides to pull that right through my hand.
That's like you got a new leash. Jack didn't get a new leash.
Actually, I did. He can't tell the difference.
Right. He doesn't know, and he doesn't care. You got yourself a new leash.
And I did order him a new collar. So he's going to be getting a new collar, and it's a leather collar, and then it has a little tag that's on the collar that has his name.
Oh, so it does like the little dangly thing?
It's not a dangly. Yeah, it's just literally on the collar.
That's good.
I like that.
That's a brilliant idea. Well, I mean, why would the danglies, too many opportunities for him to fall off or get ripped on something?
He's lost so many of them.
Yeah.
It just playing. And so, like, that's it. So he's got that coming. So that'll be his Christmas present, I think.
Big weekend. Beth got a new Tempur-Pedic pillow.
You
Kohl's
go.
yesterday, so it's a big day for everybody.
I got the duvet out.
Well, you did?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to pull up that old video one more time. How do I put this cover on again? Oh, that's right. And then, magic. And then there you go. New duvet. The duvet cover is back on the
I feel like you have a brand new house.
It does.
Yeah.
It feels amazing. So
it was a big weekend for everybody.
Yeah.
So you can slide into our DMs. Let us know how it was an amazing weekend for you. 402-403-9478. So you can text us, or it's Pat and JT on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Hurrdat Media Production.